Hello world, I'm Carp and welcome back to Book of Hours, where I just realized that we have a bust of Ambrose Westcott right here, and we also know that Ambrose Westcott was actually the first librarian. So let's put him in his slot, which is here. Who often purified but was not often pure. Okay, can you just go to... Oh, no, you can go to several spots there, come on. I need you to be... centered. Also, you need to be a bit more centered. Yeah. Right, and Husher, you need to be a bit more centered. Oh, come on, just there. Right, okay, thank you. So, today we're gonna be trying to read a lot of books, and we're gonna start with The World Despoiled here, because that is only a Moon 6 mystery, and our Edicts Marshal already has more than enough Moon for that, so let's use our Reb and read that book. Okay, book read, and now I'm pretty sure that it's book higher, first one, book lower, second one. So this was The World Despoiled, subtitled The Flowers in the Waste, an epic poem that presents a medical treatise through allegory. The author is Gideon the Wolf, 5th Baron Brancrook, sometimes unkindly called the Cutter. I think we've read that stuff before. Yeah, I usually read the books when we find them, so yeah, probably. The poem is a substantial variation of the Fisher King tale. A wounded wasteland monarch learns that he and his land can be cured, but that the cure is their own response to ever more savage maladies. Gideon concludes with a concrete example, that the mysteries can be used to despoil mine own soaks, but then the soak can then be refined with sufficient heart into sanguis saltandis. Okay, sure. So we get from here a memory of solace and Magathene mysteries. Okay, and solace was a heart to memory. Did I start putting heart things somewhere? Okay, let's put this up here for now. Grab all of that. And yeah, I think this was a heart thing. No, that was impulse. That was a moth thing. Okay. So let's put the heart thing that gave us the memory of solace. We'll put that over here. Sure. And then let's see what is this lesson of Magathene mysteries. I can't more understand. Right. Well, it's just the same text there in every skill. Okay, so this could increase a heart or a moon things. Okay, so let's look at the hard things first. We have Fusine, we have Weaving and Knotworking, we have Herbs and Infusions. Okay, so since we only need one thing to increase, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna increase Fusine here. Yeah. With the memory of the solace and the lesson of Magathene mysteries and some effort of any kind? No. We need an effort of heart or knock, and you're telling me that, right, of course, I don't have those things available to me right now. You are heart or moon. Are either one of you heart or moon? No. Okay, so I actually cannot upgrade any skills with this right now. We gotta wait until tomorrow. So we might as well read something while we're waiting. Okay, I think there was another moon. Yeah, another mystery of the moon. The Sea Does Not Regret. We'll read that with our Whist and our Edicts Marshal. Okay, that book is now read. It was The Sea Does Not Regret. Ashton Feckery, one-time Secretary Salman, writes of his experience in Brancrook and hints at his travels elsewhere. The sea does not regret the tide, Feckery writes, for when the tide has passed, it leaves its traces on the sand, which traces are the sea's memory. Feckery is a keen fisherman and speaks glowingly of the fish suppers of Brancrook. He also admits that his enthusiasm for the bounty of the sea has altered him, that before he came to Brancrook he consumed only those things found in earth. I was the greater thereby, but all of us gave up what we were to become what we are. Okay, and this gave us the memory of salt and pearl and tide. Right, we have some pearl and tide. Okay, memory of salt. I know we put memory of salt here because of the fact, or a book that has memory of salt, because of the fact that it is a moon book or moon memory. Well, let's put one down here where we have knock memories. So now we have we have 2 knock memories here as well. Now the only thing where this can be difficult, like for instance now we have, if we wanted to upgrade anything that would have like both of these things, and we'd be like, oh well, we have 6 books here, that's easy. Well, we only have 5, so that's a mistake I can see happening in the future quite easily. Okay, Pearl and Tide. This is Moon and Rose. Okay, our Moon is pretty high because of the Edict's Marshal. We have 7 Moon. So I don't really think we need to increase any of our Moon skills. Then again, if we increase our Moon skills, we can increase our other skills as well. Okay, what's our Rose skill? Preliminal Meter is our Rose skill. And I think because you are level 3, you require, yeah, 3 extra things. Right, we also have the lesson. Yeah, oh wait, we wanted to upgrade something with this, but I was just waiting for morning, and now that morning is here, I have already forgotten what I wanted to upgrade with it. Oh yeah, Fusine. Or Fusine, or Futsine. Okay, and we need... Oh, alright, we have the Memory of Salt here already, so let's get a little bit of effort. We'll use the Shaft. Increase that skill, please. Okay, skill increased. So that is now Heart 3, Knock 2. Right, and I want to think about the Pearl and Tide. So, what are skills? What are the skills that we want to upgrade, really? So, Desires and Dissolutions, I think, is... yeah, that's our biggest grail. So, if we were to get that higher, that would be pretty good, and it only requires 2 memories of the moon. Yes, so if we read 2 of these books here on the moon row, got to go down. Yeah, we should be able to do this quite easily. Okay, we'll put some Frost in there. We'll put some... No, not metal in here. I think we need to use Trist in here. Yeah, we have more. We have Trist. So we can actually use this Trist to upgrade the Desires and Dissolutions as well, because that is what it requires. Okay, memories done. Backspace. Click. C. Backspace. Click. C. Escape. Yep. If you're wondering why am I always shouting out those letters or those buttons that I'm clicking, well, because you cannot see that I'm doing something, because I'm not moving the mouse or anything, so I just want you to be aware of what is happening. Okay, the Lesson of Pearl and Tide in there, the Confounding Parable in there, the Memory of Intuition in there, Effort, Trist, in there you go, start with that. And now we have our Desires and Dissolutions at level 4, or it's just it's level 3. You know, one of those things in life that makes you think so. This here hasn't been leveled even once. Is it level 1 or is it level 0? Because this number here tells us that how many times this has been leveled, which is also the number of the smaller aspects there, and 1 smaller is the highest. Wait, no, yeah. 6 is... Yeah. The higher aspect is 1 higher than that number, right? So level 6 things, which are maybe actually level 7 things, are 7. Yeah. I understand very much why it's done like this, and anyways, if you're a programmer, you usually think from 0 to 9 instead of 1 to 10, just because programs, like computers, like to work that way. It's easier to do things that way than, you know, because you only need one digit for that. From 0 to 9 you only need 1 digit, but you can still put 10 things to it, whereas normally if you start with 1 and go to 10 you need 2 digits for 10. Anyways, that wasn't important to anything at all. I'm not even sure what I'm trying to do right now. Okay, so that skill was upgraded, right? That's what we did. We just upgraded a skill. Okay. Here we have the Sunrise Awakenings, which is a Mystery of Lantern 4. Our Fast is Lantern 2, and I'm pretty sure our Inks of Revelation, yeah, is up higher. So we can read that, so let's do that. Fast over here, and Inks of Revelation over here. What even was this book? The Sunrise Awakenings. Okay, let's read that. Okay, that book is now read. An uncharacteristically poignant meditation by the edge-long twerk of a marionette who later came to Hush House under a variety of other names, often in search of some sort of fight. Right. If light were not silent, it would be music. If music were visible, it would be light. Each day's light, Trog suggests, is faintly touched by the light of every past day. So in the light of every present day, we may begin to understand something of days to come. At least this appears to be his conclusion, but he stops in mid-sentence, apparently having lost patience with the act of writing or possibly being ambushed. Okay, and this gives us the memory... No, that's not a memory, that's lesson, auroral contemplations and the memory of a revelation. And well, revelation is one of the very few lantern memories that I know of for sure. Or like, I just remember that it is one of the few. So we'll put you over here for lantern things. Okay, and what do we want to increase with the lesson? Well, it does increase our edge things, so we could maybe see if we could increase Edict's Martial with that as well. So wait, let's check this out. So how many things do we need? We need 6 things of memory to do this. We have the old wound, we know how to make more old wounds, so we only need 5 really. And we need moon and edge. Well, these are all moon memories and these are edge memories. Okay, so how far can I zoom out? Okay, you know what, let's do this another way. Let's grab a book and see, can I zoom out while I have that book in my possession, right? This. Okay, I can, and then I can zoom back in to a level where I can actually use things. Yeah. Okay, because the reason I'm trying to do this way, which is kind of like not very efficient, is the fact that if I take them into my inventory, they will actually go into my inventory, you know? And then once we stop reading, they will go back into my inventory. Like when I collect from here, they will go to my inventory if I put them from my inventory to here. So that is why I like to do it this way, where I try to move them just like that. Okay, so we wanted to increase our Edict's Martial, so we need one of our moon or edge things to be around. And those, oh well, actually, so that's 3 possible skills. So, okay, shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Put this book over here with the soul of, yeah, sure. Put this book over here with the soul of metal. Okay, we're still gonna maybe need that. And then put this book up here. Okay, we'll use the soul of fit. Then we're gonna read the last book that we need for now, just on our own. And oh my god, I haven't been paying attention to time and it's night. Oh damn, well we gotta be really tight onto the second, because if we actually finish reading these books the second the daybreak comes. Okay, daybreak came much earlier than I was thinking. Okay, good. We're not gonna have the thing that I was thinking that might happen. Okay, hey, Oriflamme is trying to sell us something. What is it? The Ivory Book. It is written in Fusin. Hey, we speak Fusin nowadays. This is a winter mystery. Yeah, we'll buy that with some gold and spin trie. I mean, I'm just trying to... We have so many books to read. This is a horrifying situation. Maybe not actually that horrifying, but... Perhaps it is the exact opposite of horrifying, really. Okay, so here we get the memory of the confounding parable. We go to our table here, we get the memory of contradiction. We go to this table over here, we get the memory of fear. We go to this table over here, we get the memory of a stolen secret. We go to this table over here and we get the memory of intuition. And we go to this table and we get the memory of salt. And with all those memories and our Edict's Martial and the Auroral Contemplations lesson, so confounding parable, memory contradiction, memory soul, memory intuition, memory a stolen secret, memory of fear. So let's think about all the things that we are thinking about to become better in our Edict's Martial, which are the precepts of struggle and conflict which drive the cosmic engine of change, sometimes called the chorality. So we're thinking about salt, about sea, you know? We're thinking about intuition. Just, you just know. We have some intuition about these things. We're thinking about a fear, like things that are afraid. We are slightly confounded. We're thinking about contradictions and a stolen secret. And this was about the corrivality, really. So maybe we have this idea about how the Lionsmith and the Colonel are fighting. Because we, like, maybe they're fighting in a contradictory way in our mind. Maybe we think that it's got something to do with the sea. Okay, we need to put some effort in here as well. We'll just use the Tryst there. Okay, and get that growing. So that is now 7 edge 8 moon. Like, I have a hard time thinking that we're gonna find any edge or moon things that we're gonna have. That, well, we're not gonna have a hard time with any of those things anymore. Okay, so was there anything else I was supposed? Well, there's a lot of books that we're supposed to read. What does not bark? This is a moon mystery. Okay, so we can quite easily solve a moon mystery. Yeah, let's just use the FOSS there. So what does not bark? Alexander probes White severely of Calyptra. Right, we already read this. And okay, we're done with that book. Also, we got this book from Oriflammes, which is the Ivory Book, a manual of the Ordo Limiae, an order of quasi-immortals who maintain a secret enclave at the source of the river Limia in the Roman province of Hispania Galatia. I'm pretty sure we read this text before as well. Okay, so this was, yeah, about Calyptra. Calyptra, like the planet that occludes the star, or the Doylean dog that fails to bark, can be identified only by its absence. Even the name, I think, must be a mask. Calyptra is said to make exceptions specifically for the libraries of the Watchman's Tree. To make those exceptions so the Hours can make use of them. And this will give us, ooh, the memory of a storm, that's nice, and lesson edicts inviolable. So we already have a book that gives us the memory of the storm. Okay, put you up here, collect all of that stuff. Yeah, the DMCV gives a storm, I know that, but this is our sky hole. So let's put this book into our heart hole, which oh no, not there. Up here, I believe, is our heart hole for now. Yeah, like this, there's not gonna be enough space in this room in the long run, I think. If we find, like, because if we find 4 books that give heart, for instance, come on, I want you to be there. Yes. Well, this is only clearly gonna fit 3 books. Well, maybe it doesn't matter that much. Okay, what is this? Oud Rokashas. Okay, it's in a language that we do not actually speak. Where did I put the... Okay, the Ivory Book, which is the Manual of the Ordo Limia. I think, like, Mystery Winter... Oh, 8 Winter, maybe not. So it's Moon. Moon is what is easy for us. Okay. So let's see. 12... 4... 4... A Sky 4 book. Right, well, that's gonna be easy. Our Frost has a little bit of Sky. What is our Sky skill? And, oh, right, it is Oronoscopy is our Sky skill, and that's done with that. And, you know, we could use the memory to get to an 8. I'm not going to use the memory just in case we get something more useful out of this. So this was Perugian Diaries. In 1907, at the age of 18, Christopher Illapoli left Strathcoyne's household to study theology at the University of Perugia in Italy, enrolling under the name Christopher Strathcoyne. So what we learn from that is that Strathcoyne, who... Well, there is Strathcoyne's residence is one of the vaults that we can rob in Cultist Simulator. It appears that Strathcoyne is actually Illapoli's adopted father. Okay, that book is read. So, for 4 years since his adoption from a Bristol orphanage, Illapoli served as Strathcoyne's pupil and protégé, but his relationship with this austere and secretive man was always complicated. His journal confides, "I still think Fraser's intentions are good. Certainly he agrees, but I never understood the final goal of his investigations. He was never prepared to enlighten me, and good intentions or not, I can no longer bear this dream of eyes. We have agreed to part, almost amicably." Illapoli left Perugia in 1909 without completing his degree. He had long lost He had long lost interest in his studies, and the latter half of the journal is concerned with his studies of Umbrian folk songs and notes toward his own compositions, which are widely varying quality. One of the better ones, In the Marshes of Night, suggests he visited the south of the old lake Fusinus near Ortuccio. Okay, so we get a cheerful ditty. Ooh, that's hard too, and a sky. And a lesson, strings and songs. I've gained more understanding of strings and songs. What is this? This is heart and sky. This is very much the kind of skill that I kind of want to learn, even though I said I don't really want to learn more skills, but we found the room with all the musical instruments in it. Oh no, where did I put the book? Where did I put the book? Okay, it's here, Peruvian Diaries, and that was a Heart 2, Sky 1 memory. Okay, let's put it with the heart things. What I'm thinking about here now is the fact that it is also a sky thing. So would we rather have sky things? Like know that, oh, well, we can, if we just remember it, then we can know that there's actually one more over here. So, yep, that's a pretty big if. We do have a, wait, and this is a sky thing as well. So we could increase our sky skills, maybe. So Oronoscopy. So the storm, the cheerful ditty, and 2 other things, and we could just increase it. I'd kind of want to learn how to play the bass, though, because there was a double bass in... What room was the music room? This room, yeah. There's a bass here. Oh, there's accordion. Oh, we can't play the accordion. Wait, what? What was the comfort? I clicked here and it said slot comfort. Huh? Oh, there's like just a spot here. We can put something. Okay, so occasionally there are these little spots on the floor where you can maybe put something in. Okay, but yeah, like the double bass, it would be kind of fun to learn how to play the bass in this game. But now we're thinking about, well, efficiency or fun? Which is always a hard question. Because this is just a heart and sky skill. And we... Is this seriously our best heart? No, Fusine is... Well, that's also our best heart. We could use this to increase the Fusine. We have the cheerful ditty, and we have the storm, which both go here. So yeah, let's do that, actually. Oh, man. I kind of really want to learn how to play the bass. But I also kind of really want to be more efficient. Yeah, let's just be more efficient. Damn fun. Who would like to have fun anyways? Learning to play the bass, that's for silly and stupid people. For just for anyone that like doesn't know this, which might be like all of you. I play the bass in real life. Like I played it for how long have I played bass for now? Over 20 years, I think. Never really bothered to become like actually good with it though, so that's like 20 years of just dabbling. Okay. So that was our Fusine increase. Also, I forgot all about this. So what could this increase for? You know what it could increase? It could increase the Edict's Marshal. Where is the room I'm looking for? Over here. So let's have a look at our Edict's Marshal again. So we put the lesson in there. We need 7 more things. We have the old wound here. We need 6 more things of edge or moon. Well, the clouds are moon. I didn't even realize that. So 5 things of edge or moon. Okay. Do I have 5? I do have 5, but I'd need a 6th one. What is the time of the day? It is night. Dawn will come soon. So I think it's better we just wait until dawn and read these 6 books again. and then increase our edicts martial. Okay, daybreak is right here. That didn't take long to wait for that. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the edge books. You know what? No, I'm gonna grab the moon books from here. Let's drop this somewhere, not in there, in another room, please. Like on a table or something somewhere, please. Let's put it over. Okay. Gotta get closer, because you can never really be sure when you can drop something somewhere if you cannot see the ghost. Yeah, and clearly, like, even on this shelf, the shelf part actually... No, wait, no, is it there? Is the ghost there? Yeah, the ghost is there. It's just hard to see the ghost sometimes. At least for me. Okay, so starting from this side of the world. You need some... Let's take some Reb. Read that book. Then Husher's Table, you need some Fost, read that book. Then this table over here, whose table was this even? This was Nathan's table, right? This was the desk Nathan, yep. What do you need? Take a tryst, read that book. Then we'll go to the center, and you can read with tryst this book. And now I need to remember to use, yeah, I need to save one of the things that has edge or moon. Okay, you go there and you read this book, and I go here and I read this book. Right. Hey, it's raining today. That doesn't help us in this thing. Okay, memories gotten. So, collect that, backspace your way, collect that, backspace your way, collect this, backspace your way, collect this. Man, if I want to not see how fast I can get in this particular thing of doing. Okay, like that, just backspacing and collecting, and 'cause I'm pretty sure, because it's, if I go. Well, I gotta click with the mouse as well, so backspace, S, and C, and the mouse click. Yeah, those are kind of on different sides of the keyboard. Can't do all the clickings with just one hand, really. So yeah, not gonna get really fast in that, no matter how hard I try. Okay, put the books back in here. Get that edicts martial up here, get the lesson in there. Okay, and we have now, if we use our old wound now, we have enough, right? Yes. Okay, so let's do... Oh, right, need some effort in there as well. Use the metal. So that puts our edicts martial up to 9 in moon and 8 in edge. And we got 2 in edge with metal. So I'm pretty sure we can get to edge 10 now. And see if that's... Okay, because for instance... Pretty sure if we go to this thing, this must be a forge. Yeah, forge thing. So put our edicts martial in there. We don't have a metal right now, so let's put the Areb in there. And... Right. Do we have any metals around here? Glass, metal, stone. Right, actually trying to just click that to see if there is any metals around anywhere. Cannot see any anywhere. I can see some stone though. If we were to put that serpentine slab in here, can I grab it from... Okay, can I grab it from this zoom level about this? Okay, I know 2 and 2 closer, and then we can grab things. Why would you not go there? Go in there. Okay, it's just not enough things. But hey, did we not get the... Okay, we got... I'm pretty sure we used the Edicts Martial to gain that thing. Do we need to do that on a table? Okay, well, you were a Mooney table, right? Yes, okay, so we'll put Edict's Marshal in there, and we put a Tryst in there. Okay, so here it crafts the old wound. Or for a scholar level recipe, add a memory and find an even bitterer dream. Okay, gotta find the... Okay, what is your things? Okay, you're not... Those are not the right things. But yeah, that will give us the old wound, so let's just get an old wound back so we'll have it here available for us at all times. And I think it's time to start reading some more books. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? The indignity is perpetrated by the deceitful fraternity of Obliviates, which is a Winter 6. Okay, Winter 6, is that doable? We got Rhyme and Remembrance with Winter 4, and we got our Whist with Winter 3. So yes, that is doable, so let's do that. Those indignities, get the Whist in there, get the Rhyme and Remembrance in there, and that is then done. So this is, yeah, CROD was apparently angry with the Fraternity of Obliviates, I think. He was in fact initiated, or he wrote the 16th century after the order. Yeah, it doesn't actually tell us if he is happy or glad about these things that have happened. I could hear the sound of something happening, which is us finishing, yeah, the old wound over here. Okay. Okay, and now we have read these indignities perpetrated by the deceitful fraternity of Obliviates. 58. That they did claim inheritance of the traditions of the House of Lethe, but that they disregarded both its most sacred and its most beautiful ceremonies where they are not found convenient. 59. 71. The Glassfinger toxin is no mere assassin's convenience for the Obliviates. Okay, so he's saying Obliviates. Instead of AIDS, he says idiots. So Obliviates to confine the disposal of their enemies. If it has higher uses. Certainly it is a great matter of winter, but I have already outlined the technique by which may be fitted for its ultimate destiny. So this gives us Ragged Crossroads and a memory of contradiction. Okay, the memory of contradiction is a memory of edge and moon. Right, so we have it here as one of the edge things, I know that for sure, but I don't think we have it here as a moon thing, so let's just put it in here. That's more moon memories for us. Right, Ragged Crossroads. Well, we could use that. Okay, so... 6, 7. We need an 8th, which is moon or edge thing. Now, there was not a weather effect, which wasn't in winter, that gives us edge. So as soon as we have a day where the weather gives us edge, we can upgrade the Edict's Marshal to its final form. And yeah, we just keep this... No, yes, I was like, oh, this doesn't fit there. Yes, it does. Yeah, we just keep this around for that day. Okay, that sounds like an idea. So once we have finished upgrading this skill, we can start upgrading other skills at least, you know? It makes suddenly life so much simpler. Right, okay, what do we got here? The Orchid Transfiguration's a birth, which is a Grail 8. We have Grail 2, right? That's our highest in these. Yeah, Grail 2 and Grail 4. So we're at Grail 6. And was there a Grail 2 memory? I haven't put Grail books down here yet, so I gotta check out my notes. Actually, no, I don't have to check my notes, because I can just figure out that Rain has a Grail here. I mean, I did check out my notes. It was the first thing in my notes, that Rain. So, yeah. So, yeah, we can open that book with just that, with a little bit of Rain in the background, Desires and Dissolutions, and our Reb. And that is mastered. Let's go. Okay, so, today is cloudy. And... We need it, so that's 1, 2. We need 6 things. And if we read all these books, we get those 6 things. Damn it, now I don't remember which of the books was the one that gave us contradiction on this side. But I do remember which one of these gave the regret. Do I? No, I don't. God damn it. Okay, the Hottest Book 3 gives the contradiction, so that is the book we do not need to read. So everything else just needs to be read here, right now. Okay, soul that goes in here. Let's put fast, sure. Okay, no, that's the different table that I was thinking. Right, you go to that table, go get some metal in there, and then the rest of these we're gonna go and bring to the other side of the world. Grab all of those, and where is that one table? It is over here. Okay, what do you need? No, the wrong thing. Okay, we can do it with FET, do it with FET. Read that, and then over to here. Okay, you can use health. Read the Gospel of Zacchaeus. And you can use Reb, sure, read this book, and then we're gonna have to wait until we actually finish reading this book, and then we're gonna have to read the Larkabine Codex, and then we can increase our Edicts Martial to its final level. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, this book is now read. This was The Orchid Transfigurations, A Birth, which is the second volume of compilation of quasi-Rosicrucian allegories supposed to be by Robert Fludd. Fludd, or pseudo-Fludd, suggests alignments between the alchemical tradition of Rubedo and the older Grail traditions, though the Pine Knight's quest for the Cinnabar Cup. Through the Pine Knights, not though. Seek the cup in the birthing bed, the Pine Knight is told. The midwife at the birthing bed, to his amazement, is the Mountain Mother. In a fit of awe, he both gells and flays himself. The vigilant storm bursts joyfully from the remains. So this is a memory of satisfaction, and some resurgences and emergences. And satisfaction is Grail 2. Did I already put Grail somewhere? No, okay, so I can put that book in here. Let's put the Grail stuff over here. No, actually, let's put it on the other side. Let's put it on this side, because this is hard, so having Grail beneath, that makes sense to me, at least. Okay, and the skill of the resistance, blah, 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 lesson resurgences and emergencies. Lesson resurgences and emergencies. Man, sometimes these things get kind of tongue twisters. Okay, so, but this we could use to upgrade any of our Grail or Moth skills, but before we do any of that, let's actually just finish upgrading. And we needed, yeah, I think we needed metal for the upgradation, so let's put that there. And let's grab all the memories from the books now. Backspace. The fact that I have to click to open this, that's what makes this slow. Because if I could just backspace C-esque, that would be so fast. Okay, now we're still getting one memory from here. Right, okay, and we have the correct amount of memories. I hope. Okay, let's put all of this stuff in here. Right, so Edicts Martial with the lesson of Ragged Crossroads. We have Memory of Contradiction, a Memory of Stolen Secrets, a Memory of Intuition, the Confounding Parable, the Memory of Fear, the Memory of Salt, the Clouds, the Old Wound. And that's it. We'll just put our metal in there. Start that. There's always more to learn. Improve skill to level 9. No, there isn't always more to learn, because what we will see very soon is that if we now... its power aspects have also increased. Okay, if we now put this over here, it says there's always more to learn, but it's time for me to stop to rest after my long climb and to enjoy the view. This is as high as a skill goes for now. Now what that for now there means, I do not know. But as you can see, there is the same amount of stuff we need to put in here as there was before. So I think that we cannot, or actually, I say for now, there is probably a way to increase this further, but I don't think that just using the same way we can, because it says that we can't do it that way. So I'm gonna believe the game on that, which means we don't have to worry about moon or edge on Edict's Marshal, or at all. So every time we find an edge or a moon skill from now on, we can upgrade something that will make it upgrade the other thing in it to a higher level than we have from anywhere else. Because if we don't have them, like, we could just keep the lessons here until Numa comes around and then start working hard on them. Otherwise, we're just gonna not use them. Well, I mean, we weren't really using them for anything else anyways. But yeah, it just makes, we have one less option to use them for. It makes life so much easier. Okay, Grail, I'm kind of thinking that we might want to try to upgrade the Desires and Dissolutions, cause it is done with Moon. So we can do that really, really easily. We only need 3 things of Moon. Okay, first of all, we gotta check out what do we need to upgrade this Tryst. Okay, so we gotta keep 1 Tryst with us. But if we just read 3 Moon books, we can just upgrade this right now. And that's what we are going to do. We are going to read this book with a little bit of Faust. We are going to read this book with a little bit of Tryst. And then we are going to read, alright, can't put that in there first, gonna put that in there, read a little bit of Gospel of Zacchaeus with some of our Shapt, wait until all of those are done, and with those we can then upgrade our Desires and Dissolutions. So grab all of that, backspace, X, click, C, backspace, S, click, C, S. Right, and then Desires and Dissolutions, we put that there with the lesson, and we put... Alright, we have the Memory of Satisfaction here as well. Well, let's keep that there. Put these 3 things in here. Put in some of our Tryst. And start. And as you can see, we have another lesson, and we already had 1 more memory than we needed. So if we had more soul, we could just read more books to increase this even further. Or we can just wait until tomorrow, read all of these 4 books, like 4 is what we need. Right. Actually, you can just, like, this number tells you how many understandings you need in addition to a lesson. Because you always need a lesson and then you need more understanding. So that's the what this number actually tells you. I mean, it tells a lot of things, but that's one of the things that I find to be most useful about that. Yeah, it's already afternoon. I don't think... Well, we could probably see if we could read some other books. Yeah, like if there are any Winter or Lantern books here, or Rose or Moth, because I don't think these are in any kind of difficulty order here at this point. So scales, I don't think we can get to scale 8, nor we can get to it. Actually, I know for a fact that things on this side are things we don't read, or in a language we don't read. Well, this we can put over here. This one is in a language we don't read, and is this. Okay, and you guys are all in languages we don't read as well. Actually, we read some of these languages nowadays, don't we? We read Mandaic, and we read Fusine. So this is in Mandaic. It is a Forge mystery. So Mandaic and Pyroglyphs would put us to 6 and 8. Okay, but right. Okay, first of all, let's think about the things we can actually maybe try to open today, instead of thinking other things. So yeah, we'll think about that tomorrow. That doesn't look like something. A Second to Glory, Winter. Winter, did we not have Winter? Yeah, Winter 3, and here we have Winter, so we're total at Winter 7. 12 is too much. That's Moon. Well, a Moon mystery of 10. That's very easy, because we have 10 here in our Edict's Marshal already, so... but this is in Vac, and Vac is a language we don't speak yet, right? Yeah. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That could have been very easy to do. We don't speak that language. We do speak this language now. This is a Winter mystery. Where does it we can get to with Winter? Excuse me, 7. So if we can just get a Winter memory, which are found from these books. Either one, I don't even remember. One of them gives a +1, one can +2. So yeah, let's read that with our Tryst. and then we're going to open that book. You know what? Let's put that book. It was this one. Yeah. Up here so that I know that that is the book that I am working on right now. Okay, that book read, so we have the memory we needed of regret. Okay, and that is even the one that gives more. So good. We'll put the memory of regret in there. We'll put the language of Fusign over there. We'll put the wisp of our soul in here, and our knowledge of rhyme and remembrance over here. I can master this mystery. This was the Ivory Book, which is, yeah, a manual of the Order of Limier, which I'm pretty sure I've read several times, this text already. Okay, so that book is now read, which was the Ivory Book. Members of the Order took an oath, the Ivory Chain, not to have commerce with the Hours. Followed literally, this would be almost impossible for an adept, so the manual contains numerous clarifications, exceptions, and processes of indulgence. Current Knight describes the Order's burial rites, which include spells to ensure, in theory, that the souls of dead long are not given to the Hours. The Hour called the Ivory Dove, who memorializes and commemorates, is to be invoked in secret in these rites, for with that Hour we have made an understanding. This is quenchings and quellings, and give us a memory of regret. Okay, so that was a winter memory, and that we already have. We already have a book that gives us regret in our winter slot here. So that means that you can quite happily go to the slot of not needed at all. So let's just put you on this side of the house. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna put all of these books here. I'm gonna put the Ivory Book there. I'm gonna grab pretty much everything I can from this side of the house. I really don't want books to be on this side of the house anymore, really. So I'm just gonna put everything. I wonder if I'm gonna have enough space to put everything in here. I should really do a little bit of better. I mean, this is a game about being a librarian. So I should probably do a little bit of better librarianisms here. I've actually worked in a library for a year in my life as well. So, yeah. I wasn't... Because in Finnish we have this thing called draft, which a lot of... So mandatory military service for all people of the male persuasion. If you don't want to do that, you have two options, basically. Instead of going to the army, you can do what we call civil service, which is what I did, and for that civil service I worked in a library, the library of the university in my town for a year. Just mostly doing stuff in the background, warehouse stuff and stuff like that. But like a big part of my thing, what I did was inputting like new periodicals that came in. I had to input them all in the computer and then put them in the storage where they belonged. That was like the main part of my job. So it was actually mostly just cataloging product that came in, which is kind of a, well, it's a very librarian thing to do. Okay, so now that those are there, I have a much better feeling about everything, because now, yeah, this book that we didn't need for anything because of memories, like you need it for being a Mystery of the Winter 8. Honestly, probably should gather like all my biggest books in some particular room, then I should just give those books to everyone who comes asking for a mystery. Huh, that might be an idea. But yeah, quenchings and quellings. That's Heart of Winter. Now, our heart, I feel like, yeah, okay, so fusing is our heart. We should probably have another heart skill as well, just in case. And like I said at some point, I think it's a good idea to have good 2 skills of everything, because I think they might, sometimes when you're reading a book, it might ask for another skill. Does it ever do that? Or does it always just ask for, I mean, it always doesn't ask for anything, because it changes what it asks. But does it ask for a skill? I have already forgotten that, like a basic idea like that. Because if it does, then we most definitely would want to increase, like, have 2 skills that are, like, always have 2 skills for every aspect. But if that's not a thing that happens, then we don't really need more than 1 skill for an aspect. Okay, so fusing, viewing, and not working seem to be the ones that we'd like to maybe upgrade. And rhyme and remembrance, I feel like, is the thing here. Sights and sensations is Sky, and we have Sky from Ornoscopy, yeah. And this is Sky and Moon, wow. Wow, increasing that to the highest level is gonna be so easy. Okay, winter. So I think, yeah, we're gonna go with rhyme and remembrance. So we need 3 memories of the moon. So that's very easy. Getting even the 4 is very easy. Actually, right now, because we have the memory of regret here, let's put this in here and check this out. Yeah, we only need 2 memories. So let's grab 2 moon memories from here. Put in that fast. And here, put in that core. No, that doesn't go in there. I mean, it does, yeah, okay. And yeah, we'll get those and then we'll increase the skill. But I think we're gonna do that in the next episode, the increasing part, because I think we're gonna put a cut in here and continue with this next time. I'm Carp, this has been Book of Hours. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you next time.